So let me give a couple more people some time to get on before we get started. I know I don't have a set time when I actually go live, but if you guys, hit that bell, get your notifications. What is wrong with that? All right, so can you guys hear me? I just need to see it in the comments because I'm hearing other things in the background. Can y'all hear me? All right. So this is a very um strong topic we're going to talk about today because um people really want to know if they should well, in their eyes, is confront the karmic or what you believe is a karmic about who you are to to this divine being that they're dealing with. Okay, and I'm going to help y'all understand why it's not safe, nor is it your place um, as a divine being to address this issue. Okay, first, first off, you know, you're a divine being. Okay, divinity doesn't have to explain itself to anyone. Okay, it's infinite. It's beyond, it's above, and that's how you should see yourself when you address any earthly topics, whether it's marriage, whether it's friendships, whether it's your children, whether it's yourself. Okay, it's important for you to know your place and where you stand because as you awaken to someone just as divine as you are, you no longer exist in the matrix. So, which means you no longer play along with the game. You are above it. To be above is to know all things. Okay? Infinite knowledge, yes. But to know all things as far as that you're no longer being controlled by the illusion of your place in this realm because you know your place in the upper realm, which is the 4 and 5D. In many dimensions above that, there are multi-dimensional um, realms. Okay. In this realm, you ascend beyond the illusion to overcome the illusion of what love really is. Love is just oneness. Okay. You were once before divided from yourself. Now you, the divine feminine, ascend beyond the karmic frequency, 3D frequency, 3D illusion. You don't want to get off your throne to go address peasantry. And I'm going to big you up to the highest in this realm that it is, whether it's a god, a king, or a queen, you know, something superior because that's what you are. When you awake, you become superior yourself. Over yourself, you are superior over your being. You can call it bougie, high standards. I call it unconditional self love. And you know who and who you shouldn't deal with. And there's nothing wrong with bringing bougie back. There's nothing wrong with giving yourself high value, but you must understand, overstand, and understand that you're going to be alone on this journey regardless, in the illusional journey regardless, because nobody's going to ever meet your standards. And that's how you gotta see yourself. Because you love you. No other relationship with a being can be greater than the love you can ever give yourself. Now if you meet someone so special and they are not meeting their standards, which is the divine masculine runner, what they would call, then you do not chase them. You let them play in the realm of the illusional beings. You let them fiddle in karmic frequency because that's just the vibration they're vibing at. You don't want to go back down to low vibrational thinking because guess what's going to happen to you? Then you'll be the same as the karmic. This is why they can't tell the difference because they're illusional lies. When you're masculine or you're feminine runner, this is the runner just means somebody who deceives themselves. The devil is a deceiver of themselves, and yes, I said the devil. When the devil wants to go and play in the realm of illusion of the earthly 3D realm, you don't follow. Would you jump off a bridge with this devil? Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Hopefully you will not jump off a bridge with this devil because you had a soul connection with them. You have a soul, keyword soul connection. The soul didn't jump off that bridge. The body did. And this is what's happening with the divines out here, divine feminines, divine masculines who are awakened. You are the awakened one. You become divine when you awaken. So we give titles to the runner and call them divine. They're not divine when they're not awakened. They are regular people, regular karmics. They'll just take away that divine and just call them a masculine and feminine. You become divine when you become awakened. Divine means above the illusion, above it all. You become the overseer of yourself and you oversee whatever people are doing without a doubt. Your third eye becomes open. Some people say, don't open your third eye. Yes, open it. Because it goes beyond what your two eyes are seeing. Because your eyes can deceive you. People can play. See, the devil has many tricky ways to deceive you from your own destiny. The devil told you you and your partner is not together because they're with someone else. They're with the karmic. That's what the devil said. But inside you, you know, deep down or as above, you know that there's just something about this person because in the other realm, you're together and you're trying to manifest in this realm because you're multidimensional. You're multidimensional being, mind, body, and soul. 3D, 4D, 5D. And you must have all those aligned. And some of us, we awaken higher than. Some of us awaken and end up shifting to the 4D. And then we expect our masculine to level up with us. But what you're getting is the consciousness of your masculine or your feminine runner without their bodies. Okay? You can't 100% compare what's going on in the 3D to what's going on in the 4 or 5D because it doesn't match. They out of line. They off their path. Okay? So it's confusing you because you have mastered your elements, but you forgot the way. See, when the karmic play along with the illusion of I'm with your man or I'm with your lady and you ain't got them, that is a demonic demon. A demon is just the body doing what it wants to do. It believes that free will is free and it feels it doesn't pay any consequences. But let me tell you something. When you're truly on this journey, karmics pay the price. That is their punishment. Y'all think, oh, they smiling on social media, they happy together, they with each other. Because I'm just talking to the real twin flames. I'm talking about the real conscious awareness, not your ego, where those who driven by ego. Because like I told y'all before, the connection, the knowledge has been infiltrated with people who wants to fit in. They riding the train. So you can go out there, you can test a lot of these people by telling them what you're going through, and they start freaking out because you're exposing them. Another divine being can have a real conversation with another divine being because another divine being knows. It's called knows the journey. They know. Not only knowing as in, oh, I'm gonna study it and I'm gonna learn it like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then I got it down. So when they say, oh, you're a twin flame, oh, I'm obsessed. I'm stuck in an illusion. Oh, this and this and that and that and that. See, they mastered the game of manipulation. So now they got real light beings who came into awareness, confused, and they think they're losing it. So karmics play a role in that. See, karmics don't just mean the lover. It could be family, friends, jobs, jobs that, toxic bosses and people around you. Okay? So that's karmic energy. Don't just extend it to the person that your masculine or your feminine is dealing with. Why do you feel that every time you try to explain this to someone, they reject you? And then most of y'all see this rejection and say to yourself, you have to outsmart these people because they're not as smart as they seem. You have to become smart. You have to open up your third eye because then you will see beyond the illusion. The illusion is that they're trying to paint for you is that I think you're losing your mind. No, the reality is that the real reality on a divine level is that they do not understand what is going on because they have not yet experienced it. Okay. You can go, this is why it's important for you to tell your story. Now you got some people that will jump on the wave and that's cool. But a real divine person will be able to handle this knowledge. A false will not. And you got to keep talking about it. You got to keep talking about it. Okay? Spread the word that this journey is real. And then this is how infiltrators come in to be exposed. Oh, I want to hop on the wave too. I want to get in there too. I want to be. And then they find out that they're karmics. You find out that you're dealing with karmics. You can expose these people. They tell on themselves. Actions speak louder than words. They can tell on themselves. A lot of them don't know the journey. They just heard it from another person. They took the knowledge and they fit it to their narrative. Called manipulation. That's called manipulation. So I tell y'all, be careful who you're getting information from out there because not everybody is really genuine. People are just there just to gain power, control over you. You understand what I'm saying? You got good and you got bad. Everybody you deal with is not good. You got to know that these people that you're dealing with, majority of them are toxic. Majority, there's only one person. If you're still doubting you, and this is where it's coming karmic, because karmic is in all people. Karmic is in all. You became divine when you used to be a karmic. Now you became divine by waking up. You just don't know how to stay woke because you're surrounded by a bunch of divine, by a bunch of uh, karmics who playing divine roles. You can see a married couple. This is why a lot of people are getting divorces because they're being exposed in the relationships that they're being in. You understand me? Because people are realizing that they never was in love with this person. They were just in love with the illusion. Anybody can act like they care about you. Anybody can say that they care about you. But deep down inside, their soul said, hey, I don't want nothing to do with you really, but I'm just going to get my nut. Or I'm just going to chill with you because you're a trophy this and trophy that. You fit the narrative of their illusion. Anybody can do that. Do you think that's consciousness when you do that? Conscious people know how to make their decisions and keep it moving. That's what makes you aware. That's what makes you conscious. So when you're dealing with all these karmics, they will not understand, overstand, and understand what you're going through. They will never understand what you're going through because they don't understand what you're going through. And that is how you know who is and who isn't. People went through some things in their life and they have not gained awareness. How you got triggered is that you went through it in some way, shape, or form. Age don't have anything to do with it. You can go through this stuff as a child. This is why it's important to heal your childhood wounds. You have not yet become old. You're just now becoming an adult. If you're in between your 30s and your 40s, it's your childhood wounds when you were a child from like 4 years old all the way up until like 10. These wounds you have to heal. We dating early. We dating karmics early. Oh, I got a boyfriend. Oh, I got a girlfriend. Make it popular to have a boyfriend. Make it popular to have a girlfriend. That shit was popular to be hurt. It was popular to be broken up with. It was popular. All that shit was popping. When you what you're really doing is destroying your true self. Deep down inside, every single one of us knew we should have just waited. We wished we waited because when the reality kicked in, they were not who we thought they were. Oh, I thought you was this nice guy. You seem to be a nice guy. You look like a nice guy, but you're an ass behind closed doors. Who you are in front of the public is not the same way who you are in private. That's why there's a lot of domestic issues going on in home, and people are being manipulated and beat on by toxic demons, karmics, beating on karmics because they both not enlightened. And you idolize the shit. You idolize this trophy connection, this illusional 3D connection. That is what they're doing. That is what the karmic's doing. The karmic is putting up with it. You as a divine know your worth. You stand back and say, "Well, I don't want nothing to do with this shit. Hey, I'm not gonna argue with this karmic because I know my worth." Shit, they doing you a favor. They taking the beating for you. They taking the abuse for you. So don't look at it as like they won. They're not winning because they got this person. They don't have the real them. They have the mask. They have the illusion. They paint the illusion. But you know, because you got that knowing inside you that that ain't right. First of all, I know he's supposed to be with me because spirit said so, but he's smiling in everybody else's face. Or vice versa, her smiling in everybody else's face. That's toxic. It's right in front of your eyes. They're toxic, which means they are not connected. So just like you know better, they should know better. So why can't you explain to the karmics who you are? Because they will destroy you. They will make you, they would literally destroy you. You are talking to demons, devils, deceivers of their own mind. If they were divine, they would have came right on over beside you and said, hey, I understand, understand what you're talking about. this mother lover is crazy. You know, so they come and they join you. See, they'll do it later, and they'll realize it later, and you guys may get an apology here and there if they actually attacked you and all this other stuff. But there's no need to explain yourself to none of them. Don't explain yourself to the masculine, and you definitely don't need to explain yourself to the karmic. You do exactly what you need to do. Is focus on yourself. Get yourself out. Get yourself out that Pandora's box and focus on you. You're free. Okay? Them exposing themselves to you is, it's powerful. It's your key to get out. As a divine being, you don't put up with toxic people. You sniff them out. You just walk right past them and they give you this bad vibe. You know to keep going. It don't matter how fine they look. It don't matter how much money they got. It don't matter what car they drive. It don't matter if you have children by them. They toxic, you get the hell away from them. Notice, get the hell away from them. If you got to put a hell in between, before your words, where you say hell no, you know what I'm saying? If your hell is in front of that word, then you get away, because your consciousness will push that word right out there in front of you. Do you want to go to the movies? Hell no. You want to go out on a date? Hell no. You know what I'm saying? Y'all better pay attention to your words, your reactions, because your first instinct is what you need to go by. Your soul gonna come through regardless. It's gonna make that decision. It's gonna make that decision. It's up to you to follow behind. Your divine is gonna make that decision, and it's up to you to follow behind it. Not second guess like, uh, you know what? This is how they do. Y'all saw. I know most of y'all see these things on like Facebook and Instagram, YouTube, or whatever. How they do the gold diggers, okay? How they do the little gold digger thing, and they go up to the girl, mostly girls, okay? They playing us out here, but they go mostly up to y'all because our standards has lowered big time. We used to be like no, no, no to all because we were conscious beings, especially the feminine. Feminines are conscious beings because we are the womb to life, and we must start listening again to an unworthy being. Our temple is very important. Okay, we are the gate. We bring through life. Once the masculine deposits a seed, we create it. It get cooking. We create the body. This is a very powerful temple. This is a very powerful place in our wombs. Okay, you must honor yourself as a gift. You give to this planet. The masculine gives to you. You gives to this planet. The masculine can't create the vessel. They can only shoot the seed, and they bury the seed, and you grow it. You understand me? You are very powerful on this planet. But we just busting our legs open and boom, boom, boom. And that goes to the karmics too. Busting their legs open. Oh, it feels good. A little 10, 15, 20 minutes. Wow. Ruined your whole life. Really? And it wasn't about you. It was more about them. Yeah, let me just bust this nut, plant this seed. I'm out. They don't care. A lot of men don't deal with their right hand man no more. They broke up with their right hand man. Everybody turning to women are turning to vibrators and shit. Y'all crazy as hell. Y'all better let y'all womb close and become virgins again if you have to. Let your body naturally heal itself. Sticking a dildo inside you is not going to heal you. It's going to destroy your body. You want to get that tight cooter, you better let that thing heal naturally. It's not taking beatings no more. Let that thing heal. Okay. But anyway, so yeah, you can't really let these comics know who you are because it's dangerous. Some of these comics are, you don't know, like you guys gotta understand, like there are psychopaths out here, and there are women too. Don't think that men are the only thing that's crazy out here. There's women out here too. Live by the desire, okay? Living by their desires, living by their control, okay? I don't want y'all to ever think that there ain't. You came out of that psychopath behavior. You came out of this uh, codependent behavior. Codependents are mostly psycho because they can't depend on nothing but themselves. They can't depend on nothing but other people. I mean, they don't know how to trust themselves. You're coming out of this stuff, y'all. Y'all breaking free. Don't look at separation as a bad thing. You're breaking free. You're not the karmic no more. Y'all need to just accept your ascension and keep it pushing forward. Don't accept your ascension. Come on up, go back down and play along. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean, because you never know. They're gonna blame you why their relationship is not working. They're gonna blame you because every time they think about you, every single time. What does the masculine think about? What does the feminine masculine think about? Oh, they're thinking about the other one. Of course, they're thinking about you. Of course, they're thinking about you. You think you're going to be easily forgotten, but that's what you want them to do. You don't want them to see you because everything that they're thinking about you, they're going to take it out on you. Masculine's going to take their problems out on you. Karmics are going to take their problems out on you. They're going to always point their finger at you. But if they don't see you popping up at the house all day, texting the phones all day, trying to get the masculine to know who you are, don't do that. You can't let the masculines know who you are either because they're in that karmic frequency. They don't know their worth. See what I'm saying? You can't let these people know who you are because they don't know their worth. I said, tell your story. I didn't say go and say, hey, yeah, I'm the one. God chose me. You need to be over here. And you repeat that over and over and over. That becomes toxic. For your safety, you don't need these karmics knowing who you are. You don't need them to present themselves to you because they're 3D. The 3D is probably like the least of your worries. You need to focus on 5D, the creator that created all things, beyond the overseer of the feminines. Okay? The overseer, which is your soul, which is you, the real you on the 5D. Like I say, I tell people, picture the avatar. How you got the guy on 3D. All right? The guy on 3D, he's got to use AI to get to, he's got to use AI. AI is the cell phones, computers, and shit. Manipulation just to get to through life. Every time you pick up your phone, you're getting hypnotized. You have to learn how to put it down. Controlling yourself and telling yourself how to put the shit down will help you control your own thoughts. There's people that bring you in it. Come on over to Twin Flames. Come on over to Twin Flames. Ask them this, karmic that, right? And boom, hit you with the truth. Wake your ass up. Clickbait. Wake your ass up. Simple as that. Karmic. Wake your ass up. It's always gonna be. It's always gonna lead you guys to the truth, and that's you need to wake up. It's always gonna lead you there. It is not nobody else's job to wake you up but you. You cannot tell. You cannot bring these karmics with you. You cannot bring your masculine with you. You cannot bring your feminine masculine with you. Leave them where they at. You can't help them. They gotta help themselves, just like you're helping yourself. You see how hard it is for you to break out of the illusion, right? It's hard. It ain't easy. Can you imagine them cuddled up with someone every day that they're not supposed to be with? All they're doing is fucking and having children and marrying each other and calling it the real reality because they're flesh and that's all they care about. They don't care about their consciousness. They don't care about their souls. They don't even care about God because if they did, They will do the right thing. So who are they serving? Huh? Who are they serving? If God, soul, divine says, hey, you guys need to be together because you guys from as above, so shall it be below. And they run from the fact. They run from the fact that they think they serve that. They not because you got to descend, and ascend and descend. That's mind game. And get hurt, or you can be on. They're together. They're not with you. If we want to bring consciousness back, we got to know that there is a world beyond this world here, and it's very real. It's not an illusion because before this realm was created, it was a thought. It was a thought. Your thoughts become a reality. Okay? So if you're thinking you're in separation, guess what? Your definition of separation will manifest. If your definition of separation is to divide you two, hurt you two, if your definition of separation is to destroy you two, then that's what you will manifest. Change your definition of meaning. I love someone. What is your definition of love? Is your love or lust? Unconditional love is what you need to manifest. What's your meaning for unconditional love? Is it unconditional or conditional? You have to do this. You have to switch. You got to teach your own teacher. You got to teach yourself. You got to tweak yourself. Control yourself. Am I gonna fight or am I gonna walk away? Why am I walking away? Because I know my worth. Because I'm better. I'm gonna sit on my throne. I'm gonna let you peasants play. Your thoughts create your reality. You think you're in separation. You're gonna be in separation. If you change your perception of separation. Separation means what? Safety. Separation means what? You know, put positivity towards separation and you will start to manifest these things towards separation. If you hate someone, you will do what? Argue with them, fight with them, do all this sober or cyber thugging and shit. Nah, I don't hate you. Hate no one. I'm gonna distance myself, but I don't hate you. My hate is to take myself away from toxicity. Change your perception. You got to get intelligent. You got to be an intelligent, divine being. That's divinity. Knowledge. Knowledge is what? Power. Power to what? Free you from the illusion. The illusion told you one thing. The illusion told you that you got free will. I keep telling people it's not free. And why is it not free? Because if you had the free will to do shit, you would be able to do it without consequences. That's free will, being able to do something without consequences. People are paying the price. So, what does that mean? Free will is not free. So, stop telling yourself that it is. You have the will to act, but it is not free. So, take free from the definition of free will, and you will have the will. I have the will, but I'm going to make the right decision. Okay? So, that is why it's important why you can't tell people, karmics, what you're going through because they will not understand it. They will undermine you. They will do whatever they can to get you back in. They will do whatever they can. First and foremost, they will hit you where it hurts, and that's your heart. And they're gonna tell you, nah, they with the karmic. I got your man. I got your lady. She with me. I'm fucking her every day. I'm fucking him every day. They gonna hit it where it hurts. They gonna hit it where you ain't healed yet, and it's gonna hurt because you have not healed. But you don't want to see them as hate. You want to see them as doing you a favor. Your hater is your motivator. That's how it's supposed to be. They motivate you. Damn, that shit hurt. Say it in your mind. Damn, that shit did hurt. But I now know where I need to work on next. my heart, closing it up enough to only focus on the positive. So that way, if that bitch ever come again, okay, and she throw that I'm fucking your man, you laugh. It tickles you. Do you understand me? Because you know she's a fool in love, or at least a fool in lust, and you're free. See, it tickles me. When my masculine's in front of me, let me tell y'all, when my masculine in front of me, right, he will purpose it. Like, we're not in a physical relationship, which we're claiming each other according to the realm, but we know deep down inside, as above, we together. But on the 3D, we can't get along, and we come to union a lot. Shit, he blowing up my phone now. But I'm not going to tolerate the devil. He can grow. He has to grow. He has to become himself, the man I know he is above. The consciousness must manifest down. And until the consciousness come back, I can't do nothing about that. You know, he has to make the right choices. If he doesn't, hey, Karmic could have him. I laugh all the time because I'll be like, yo, they gonna find out real fast. See, the masculine, the runner's job, devils, they work for the devil, which they would do is hurt you. They're gonna hurt you. The devil can it pushes pain. It's gonna hurt you. See, but it's gonna show you where you need to work on yourself at. Okay, it's gonna expose you. You can say, "Oh, I don't care," right? I don't care about him being with the karmic. Okay, you don't care? Boom, you're gonna all of a sudden be driven to their social media and they got a picture of a female there. How will you react? Did your anxiety kick off? Did you get all emotional? Huh? Spirit's gonna always find a way to make sure you get it together. See, you can't get rid of the ego. It will work for it. It will work to help you. You gotta know whose side is what and what is what. You gotta recognize it. Don't even give no reply to the karma. Shit, stay off their social media. Don't give no power to the illusion that they're to their illusion, because they're gonna shrink you back down. You think you big? You think you divine? Oh yeah? Well, I'm gonna hit you where it hurts. I'm gonna grab his dick and put it up on social media. I'm not saying I ever saw that, but that's what these comments are grimy as fuck these days. They birds as well as the masculines. And, not too many masculines out there doing it though, but it's mostly females. We gotta get it together. We out here emotional, attacking each other. This shit is petty. They ain't even gotta be there. You don't even gotta be dealing with relationship wise. That goes for family and friends too. Petty. And we idolize that shit. Oh, I'm about to be petty. Yeah. Yeah, I'm about to be petty. No, don't be petty. Grow up. You know, grow up. People don't know what it's like to grow up because that's not what they're teaching you. They're teaching you to be petty. They're teaching you to be a bird out here. Bad role models, man. Our role our role models have deceived us, programmed you to be petty. It's a lonely journey, y'all. It's a lonely journey, which means no one can come with you but you. Get your shit together. Karma can't come with you. Masculine can't. Everybody got to level up on their own time. But it's your time. It's your time to shine. It's your time. It hurts, but the truth's supposed to hurt, right? It hurts, but it only hurts because you allow it. You know? Oh, that's my son. Hey, what you doing? What are you doing? I'm coming on. You're about to break the door down. Cause he like following me. Um, but anyway, I hope y'all understand this and realize that you don't need to tell nobody what's going on with you. It's good to tell your story, but you don't have to. You don't have to tell the karmics, okay? You don't have to tell them because it's not gonna do you no justice. Like you can't just go over there and be like, yeah, I know I'm the one. Ah, she'll be like, yeah, well if you the one, why you ain't with him? That shit is on. That shit is aggravating. That shit is annoying. Don't put yourself in that situation. Just walk away from it. Just walk away because he gonna do the same shit to this person too, and walk away. And then you would question who you are because you would be like, wait a minute, who am I then? Then you start to descend back down to the reality of you're just an ordinary human dealing with your battles again. And this is what happened with a lot of us. We ascend, we know our worth, we feel good, it feels amazing. We blame our happiness on someone else when really it was ourselves. And then once we start to give someone power that did not deserve it, we descend. We forget that it was. Let me see, let me make sure it's still going. So like I was saying, like we females hear the same shit every day. We know what a man's gonna say. Oh, you're beautiful. Oh, it's the same shit every day, y'all. Y'all got to be tired of this shit. Y'all got to be tired of this shit. It's the same shit. It's tiring. Okay. So learn how to get away from toxic people. Start. You'll start to see a lot of them now today because there's a lot of exposure going on. Everybody's debating. Everybody's calling each other out. People are leaving your life. People are coming in your life faster than the click of the finger, snap of a finger. You feel me? It's for a reason, y'all. It's helping you see what people believe in and what they don't. If you do your research on what's going on around you, you will start to see because your consciousness will guide you the right way, and you will start to see there's a lot of shit going on here. Like it's a lot, girls and guys on here. Shit, you better learn how to love yourself. You better learn how to be alone, because that's what's gonna take. As it sounds, it shouldn't even sound bad being alone. But I get sick and tired of people saying I don't know how to love myself. That's that's bad. Started from your childhood. You never learned how to love yourself because someone always loved you. Okay, someone always loved you. Someone always bought you stuff. Someone always pampered you and changed your diaper because you were still in your mind a child. So you don't know how to take care of yourself. You can go to work and you can be independent all day long, but you still don't know how to make yourself happy because even the richest person is still miserable because they are surrounded by a bunch of by a bunch of narcissists, by a bunch of gold diggers and male gigolos, whatever the hell they got out there. Surrounded by this stuff, y'all. You awakened ones, we divine beings, are the enemy of this planet right now. It shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be like that. People should want to be aware. People should want to be fully conscious. But we in a world, we are the enemy in this world because that devil frequency has taken over. And they will test you. And they have tested you. If you call yourself divine, okay, they're gonna test you. It'll put you in situations that you're gonna find yourself slipping in two things. You go right in and fall into a hole, or you can stop it before it happens. Consciousness is awareness. Aware that you're being set up. First gut instinct activation is wide open. Your senses is amazing. Your hearing is amazing. You become a superpower. You become a super being. And they don't like that. Karmics don't like that. You gotta stay away from these predators, because that's what they are. They they try to suck the good out of you by making you do wicked shit. See, I told you you wasn't godly. Feel me? They got you at the club drinking. See? Told you wasn't godly. Got you over here doing this and doing that. Shit against your will. Right? Don't let them do it. It's tempting. The temptation is what got everybody where we at today. People are not strong enough to resist temptation. Discipline yourself. You can't tell the karmic who you is. You just can't. Because this is why. They don't care. They don't care. You know why they don't care? Because they're not godly. And that is how things work out with them in the masculine world. Because they don't want nobody that wants to think. They don't want nobody intelligent. You think the karmic is, oh my God, what is the competition about? Their body? What is it? Their intelligence? No, it's the fact that they're stupid and you not. That's the reality. That's the reality of a man's mind. No, this person's stupid. They're easy. You think they, oh my God. No, they're just stupid. And they went and they're falling for it. You understand? So they will not see this and they will not recognize this unless they run into their divine partner. Okay? But if they run into their divine partner and they get on this journey, they will repent. If another feminine has dealt with your masculine and she ran into her divine partner and vice versa, male running into his divine partner, karmic, running into their divine partner, they will repent. They will come and they will apologize for all the hell they put you through. And they will say, I now know. And they will go down their journey. They will go through the same shit that they gave out to you. You understand me? That's why it's never worth getting any get back. It's not worth no fighting. It's not worth it. No arguing, no social thugging. I've been through all that. But you gotta shut that shit down. Look. All right, don't even pay that shit no mind. It's tempting. It's tempting, but it's not worth it. It's not. When you become a divine being, you are beyond this 3D realm. You are too good for this 3D illusion. Because the realm that we are in now are nothing but a bunch of devils. People who believe they can do whatever they want to whoever they want, whenever they want. And that is not what it is. Divine universal law is universal law. This is why the karmics get away with what they get away with, because they believe they can. But they don't realize that they're going to pay the price regardless. They don't realize right away. They do get the knowing. I want y'all to understand, and understand that they did get the message from the divine that this person was not the one for them. Okay? But they ignored it, which makes them a deceiver of their own mind. You let them two devils deal with each other, they will destroy each other. You don't get one. You only get caught in the web. Just get your popcorn, chill out, just ride the rest of this, just ride the rest of your days out, you know, and and do what you can do to help the planet shift the frequency out so that way when you reincarnate again, you and your partner, that the world will be a better place. Now, I'm not saying that you're not going to come into union with your partner along your lifetime, but what I'm saying is look at it like that. I'm chilling. I'm going to go and do what makes me happy now. And when I say go do what makes you happy, fucking somebody else's divine partner, because everybody down there in their own way have a partner. You don't just look at it. It's disgusting. Just look at it. I don't want nobody messing with my masculine, or you don't want nobody messing with your masculine. Why would you go out there and mess with somebody if the universe already told you this is who you're supposed to be with? Because it shows you. And if you do not listen to that order, it will manifest in your union. Do you understand? Everybody knows everything about manifestation, law of attraction. But this is the shit. This is the shit that's going on. Denying who you are for pleasure. Just for that few minutes? Was it really worth it? Was that 15, 20 minutes really worth 5 more years of you shedding? Because that's what's gonna happen. They're gonna the punishment's gonna, because karma has its way of taking its time to come around. Karma will come around in like 3 years, 2 months, next day, and you will have to pay that price. Is it really worth it? Just think about it. Just get your popcorn. Don't eat too much. Don't eat too much. You don't want to get out of shape. You want to focus on you. You don't want to be overly in shape where you get like you know too healthy where you damn near disappear. Okay, you want to balance yourself out. Do what makes you feel good. You know, whatever it is you're insecure about, don't go get no surgery. Botox. Don't go buy $300 sneakers and shoes, purses and shit. Stop investing your money into fabric. It's people y'all don't even know. Design your own shit. Be your own person. What happened to being your own fashion designer these days? It used to be popular to be your own designer, wear your own shit. Well, who made that? Oh, I did. Oh, really? Wow, that's better than actually rocking somebody else's shit, honestly. What happened to that? Become a, get yourself into, finding out what you need to do for business and stuff like that. Focus on all this shit besides wanting to fuck somebody all day. Cuddle with them all day, because that's all that's gonna happen. You're just gonna cuddle and fuck all day, and then what? Bills ain't gonna be paid. Your nest ain't gonna be no nest. You got other shit to do than to worry about them. Okay? Get back on your path. Your path you got a lot of making up to do on your path. So there's no need to sit here and argue. You don't need to cyber thug the karmic or the masculine. Because he's a karmic in that situation. You don't need to go back and forth with them. Don't waste your time. You're going back. You can't beat the devil in his own game. The only way you can beat the devil if you never play. Never play the game with him, you already won. A winner is always somebody who never gets involved because he never play. Let the devil defeat itself. Okay? Let the karmics defeat themselves. Shit, they may get pregnant. They gonna have to take care of that kid. You know what I'm saying? If you happen to have babies by them, you got the universe on your side. You got soul. The soul of the masculine is always gonna align. Soul of the masculine or feminine is gonna take care of their kid. Consciously gonna take care of their kid because you guys share one soul, two separate bodies. If the other body is not complying, okay, if the other body is not complying with the soul alignment, you become one within yourselves. They come inside of you. They come in the vessel because they have access to you, and this is where you get the messages from them. They telling you, I am here, I'm inside you, we're sharing the same body together. You're one. There's two ways to it. You can either come together as individuals, as one, or you guys can share the one body. But that's still oneness. You're sharing the one body. This is why loving yourself is important. You became whole within yourself. You're sharing the one vessel. Your body is a vessel containing the soul. That's powerful. You ever just picture it like this, right? Picture it like this. It's like putting a piece together again, right? But everybody wants the piece to fit together. But how can it fit together separate? Do you understand what I'm saying? So you did exactly what you were supposed to do. You came together, you got connected, and you're living life together as one. Everybody want that. But when someone say love yourself, you think that it's division. No, loving yourself because that person that you've been desiring is now within you. You can't get them out of your head because they're inside of you. Silly. You guys walk and talk together. Your personalities has came together. That should sound weird, but it's the truth. You are a soul inhabiting a body, which means this person's soul, now that they found you, they're home. They will choose whichever vessel. If you cannot get along together due to the defective vessel, which is the body who doesn't want to comply, okay, they come inside of you. It's where you taste what they taste, you smell what they smell. You might walk how they walked. You might think how they thought. You know what I'm saying? You may hear their voice telling you I'm here. You feel me? I know it sounds weird, but you're together. And until you embrace that moment, you will always see yourself as separation. You're ejecting them out of you because you can't handle the fact of oneness. True love, unconditional love is being able to accept that your partner will come in a different form. A different form is inside of you. And you can live the rest of your lives together as one. I know y'all don't want to hear that shit. You need to feel the dick. You don't want to hear that shit. You want the other part of him. You want to feel that dick. But let me tell you something. Your orgasms, if you have real orgasms where it will activate from the base to the crown, you can actually feel what you've been looking for. You guys are looking for energetic love. It's not really the physical, it's the energetic exchange that you're looking for. The feeling. I know I experienced before I met my masculine, my body would, my kundalinis will align. They would like spin, spiral spin, loops, straight up, sharp wave going straight up from the base to the crown. And it will activate so much. When he's about to come into union, he's letting me know, here, you need to be fully activated when we come. I'm coming, okay? Because they'll always try to get their bodies to align to their souls. But if the bodies don't listen, then they will still come and live inside of you. And then y'all will dream travel. Y'all will be on the 5D. Y'all will be on the 4D together. And y'all will be in the 3D together. But y'all will be not according to the illusion that you thought. Okay? Unconditional love is loving them within you. So now that you know this, if you're really having an experience, you don't need to explain your journey no further. I'm whole within myself. Because it's yourself loving yourself. What's so crazy about that? People don't want to. This is why they don't want you to know that you can love yourself. Because saying that you love yourself is saying that you're whole and you don't need nobody else. But they want you to need other people so that they can push their wicked ass agenda out here. You feel me? So they can be out here nasty. But your masculine, your feminine separation is with you. They're inside of you. Their consciousness is with your consciousness. You guys agreed that if the things don't work out the way that it should, that y'all will come together, y'all will twine and share the body. You wouldn't need the desire for them because the desire is inside of you already. You just need to recognize it, face it, embrace it, be blessed by it. Nothing's more attractive than someone who loves themselves unconditionally. You know, so you can't explain that to the karmic. The karmic don't know how that feels. This is why it's important for you to give eye contact. If you gave your masculine eye contact, look them dead in the eyes. They could, if they choose to, go back into their body. They can. They can. But if shit ain't working out, if that relationship between their bodies are not working out, they're gonna come right on back to you, and they're gonna let you know I'm back. Didn't work out. Couldn't get the body to do what I wanted to do. I'm back with you. You know what I'm saying? So it's a win-win situation regardless. You just gotta see it that way. So you can't explain this. You cannot explain this to them. So they're gonna think you're crazy. It sounds crazy, but it's not. It's real. It's very real. And people have not experienced this. And people who did experience it, they might not want to talk about it because they think it's crazy. So it's unspeakable to speak about. But that is why you can't let the here, you hit me in my damn head. Here. That's a big car. Um he threw the thing up and it hit me in my head. But anyway, um yeah, so you can't really explain it to anybody like that. Like you can tell your story, but you can't try to explain nothing to them. Just tell your story, explain yourself. But don't try to make someone, you can't try to make someone understand what you're trying to understand your life that they don't have not yet experienced. You can tell your story, but it's not the same. People will not understand what you're going through unless you met. It's very rare out here for people to actually it's rare. That's why the world is in destruction now because people are not aware of what's going on with them. They're confused. You got it. You see what's going on. That is what spiritual warfare is. And you see how that you see how you can feel. This is like this is something similar to uh, you know this is something similar to what's really going on around here. Like if you're feeling, like I said earlier, feeling, tasting, touching, walking, acting, and you get that feeling of them inside you, you know it's them. But just how they can do that, so can demonic spirits. But a lot of people have been turned against themselves where they're being possessed by a demonic spirit. You know this is not a demonic spirit inside you. You know it's your masculine or you know it's your feminine. You can feel them. You know them. You're very aware of their blueprint. Very aware. But just like they can do that to you, dark spirits can too. But in order for the dark spirits to do that, they got to get you at a level of vibration, a low vibration. Okay, this is why there's spiritual warfare because what your masculine is dealing with is spiritual warfare. See, you are beating, you are winning. If your masculine and your feminine can come inside you the way that they can, it is because you're not like everybody else. You're not easy to consume. Okay, so while they go back to their bodies, they're fighting this mental war with themselves to gain back control of their vessel. And y'all see it. And this is how they get y'all to eject your masculines or eject your feminine runner because you believe they're running. It's because they end up telling you They're trying to consume you, and they're trying to tell you to hate that masculine because they need your body. See, we've been invaded by aliens. These aliens are dark, intellectual beings from another dimension. They're not the same as your divine soul. They're similar, but they're actually alienated beings trying to inhabit the human form in this realm because they cannot survive in any other form but the human form in this realm. It's like just picture us. We got a consciousness. I told you, just picture it like the avatar and how the guy gets in a machine and he transfers his consciousness. Same shit as the invasion that's going on right now. This is the war we're fighting right now. People who have been consumed and people who haven't. And as you can see, there is a frequency going out of those who are divine against those uh, who have been controlled. Y'all see that movie Alien when they take the brain out the head? Okay, stuff like that. But y'all can't get it. Okay, y'all don't know that y'all dealing with this. Y'all think that, oh, I'm just having a headache. Oh, I'm just glitching for no reason. Oh, I just ended up forgetting for no reason. No, it's a reason all this shit's happening. Don't let it consume you. Self love is key. Remembering who you are is the key. The masculine needs your body to help you guys fight this war because he has to exist somewhere. You're helping them exist by remembering them consciously. Do not let the illusion destroy you. Do not let the illusion hurt you. You can't tell people anymore what's going on with you because these beings have been mind controlled. I know I'm on some whole other shit, right? But it all ties together to the karmic frequency. That's a low vibrational frequency. We call it karmic. You are a divine being, but we call it twin flame. Everything it comes. This is the war, spiritual war, fear. You do not need to explain to another being at a low vibration. They have to save themselves. It's like talking to an empty vessel. If that's what you're doing. Well, it's not empty, but it's talking to them. So what do you think? If you can connect to your masculine, you get these telepathic messages, and you're getting all this shit from them, and you feeling them, and you can literally walk like them, sound like them, talk like them in a different body. What do you think is going on out here in the world? People are being invaded. Their bodies are being taken. They don't remember, but they know it's not the same anymore. They can sense something inside them. Now you might say, oh, well, I'm being invaded by my masculine. Don't look at it as a bad thing, because it's one soul, two separate bodies. That is different. Then that is way different. It sounds the same, but it's way different from what's really going on and why your masculine has to come inside of you. The masculine's body, which you will call the runner, something has taken over it. Do you understand what I'm saying? So same way how you can be taken over and well, you're not taken over because you consciously know that this masculine is in you. And that is permission. You giving your masculine permission with love, unconditional love. You giving this person permission to come inside you, to host you until they get control of their body. You may not realize it, but you did. Some people are like their bodies are being forced to do shit that it shouldn't be doing. It's like bumper cars. When you get into a bumper car, you don't have to bump cars. There may be this one actually have an experience to just drive the bumper car, and it will go its own way. But there are beings that are not of us. They're not light beings. They're different type of alien beings that will come into the body and make the body fuck all kinds of bitches. Have that experience too. Okay? This is a realm. You are the life form in this realm, but you can be inhabited. When your partner inhabits you and comes inside of you with you, they got permission from you. But when something else tries to take over you, you know something's not right. It's a difference than giving someone permission to come inside you. Words, the way we word shit is not the same as frequency. This is why it's important to hush your mouth when it comes to it and and meditate, because you will realize this agreement that you're going through and you're having in this experience as you meditate. See, meditation is just a way to shut the body down to a point where your consciousness could go to 4D, 5D, and have this full conversation and remembrance of what's going on. Like I said, it's like this is why everybody keep calling it the Matrix. This is why it's like the Avatar. So if you go watch these movies again, if you need to be sparked, go watch these movies again and see how they transfer consciousness and look at it. I recommend the I need you to get the dial tones. You get the dial tones in your ear. Everybody gets that. Downloads. This is just a spiritual way to bring it to you, a smooth way to bring it to you, just a nice way to tell you that we are not who we are. Right now, we're having it's spiritual warfare. It's manifesting down to the 3D. There are light beings and there are dark beings trying to take over your body. So if you don't want that shit to consume you, love you, which means wake up. To wake up is to remember you are not a body, you are a consciousness in your body. Else, if you don't remember, they're gonna have you out here twerking. Okay? They're gonna have you out here twerking your ass off to Cardi B. She already done told y'all that they were coming after her. They invaded her mind. They can invade yours too. You don't need $1 million to be infiltrated. You don't. You just you a being too. If they got you out here twerking, when you know, then you are part of the loop. Get your ass up and stop twerking. Take all that fake up off. You don't need to impress nobody. Don't need to be taking steroids to get all buff. Okay? Y'all better wake up. You do not have to tell these demonic beings, karmics, motherfuckers who've been infiltrated in their minds, who you are. You don't need their validation. Yes, it got that deep. Yes, it got that deep. But it's wake up time. We have they came here and they took over, man. And we taking it back. So you need to wake up and you need to stop the foolishness. You need to stop doing that shit that they told y'all to do. Learn the difference between right and wrong. Don't do it. They got you when you were young. That's when it started. They got you when you were young, when you was a desperate little person who needed attention. They came inside you and say, "Hey, I'll give you attention, and I'm gonna show you how to get it." Right? And you accepted it. You bit the apple. You became the Eve, and you bit the apple. And if you're masculine, and you became the Eve, you bit the apple. People are biting the apple today, the apple of temptation, all for a fucking illusion, all for some money, all for a Birkin bag, Louis Vuitton, Gucci. You crazy as hell. I told you it's fabric. You can make that shit yourself. This is what I don't get, and this is what I want y'all to understand. This all has it has everything to do with karmics because we're talking about dealing with devil frequency. They call it in the twin flame community karmic. So that's why I'm bringing this up to you. Let me tell you the contradictory in this, okay? And if you don't believe me, check yourself. Everything has came from China. Everything manufactured in China. So what I don't get is if you got a Michael Kors bag, Gucci bag, Louis bag, Maybe some of those things say made in China, right? Made in China. The same corporation that makes this shit makes false bags too, right? So I remember I put it to the test. I remember I got some Jordans. I think Jordans are manufactured. I'm not sure if it's American manufactured or China farm, but just pay attention to shit. Do your research. It's manufactured in China. People that go around here like, oh my Jordans is real. My bags are real. What make your shit real? Because they threw a Louis Vuitton on that shit. I'll say, Chinese people make this shit. They can make fake ones too. They done mastered the way to make the shit exactly alike because they created this shit. So it's a waste of time to argue over what's real and what's fake because all of it's an illusion. Somebody can take your idea. People, that's why they got copyright, because people can take your ideas and they can remaster it, and all they got to do is add an extra dot to that shit, and it's all theirs. It's all can be duplicated. It's not real. Something that's real is your essence. That can't be duplicated. It can be infiltrated, but not duplicated. It could be mimicked, but it will never be you. You are unique. So you don't have to compete with a karmic. Because the karmic don't even know what they're doing. When they say they know not what they do, what do you think they mean by that? When they say they know not what they do, when they say they know not what they do, that just means they've been telling they have this shit all in the biblicals, all in the books. They know not what they do. Why do they know not what they do? Because they don't know that they've been infiltrated in the mind. They don't know that they've been oppressed in their minds. I hope y'all understand what I'm saying so that y'all can understand and overstand this shit. We at war. If you just put your phones down for a minute, get off the social media, and really actually have a real meditation session with yourself, you will start to go through your own mental diagnostics, and you must judge yourself for falling for it. You must repent to falling for the bullshit, because it's the only way you can save your consciousness. You have to say sorry to your consciousness. I'm sorry I deceived you. I'm sorry I turned against you. I'm sorry for falling for shit that didn't matter. Your soul matters more than anything. And it's what it wants matters more than anything. I can go on and on about this. They don't want you to hear this. Now they want to censor everybody. My numbers are going down and they censoring me too. I don't give a shit no more. I hope y'all get this message and I hope y'all understand it and I hope y'all just really see it. Because when they shut the whole shit down, because they will, and they will, heed my warning, they will shut this shit down. Because good versus evil look the same. It's looking the same right now. And people don't know the difference. So they're gonna have to shut it down. Okay? And y'all gotta be prepared to learn how to really meditate. To learn how to, because AI is not your master. It's just a distraction. And uh, in order for this demonic being, okay, to inhabit you, they gotta distract you from who you really are. Your soul has been awakened. You have been reminded. You remember who you are. Don't let the illusion put you back under a spell. Because if you do, it's gonna consume you. It's gonna suck you right in, and you ain't gonna know how to. It's gonna be hard for you to get up out of there again. All right, that's the real reality of this connection. They just they just covered it up with a bow. Said it's twin flames, twin flames. Nah, man, y'all better wake up. It's in every community. It's in all communities. It don't matter how you cut the cake. It's all gonna be cut the same. It's wake up time. So From here on out, don't obsess over a demon. Don't obsess over a being possessed by a demon. Okay, you are obsessed over an illusion that is not even real. In the real world, you and your partner would have been together in this round. That's what they're trying to tell you. That's what they're trying to tell you. But because you play ignorance to the round and you're playing along with the illusion that they place in front of you, which is, oh, we a bad bitch. Where all that fake ass weave shit. They got you competing with AI when it comes to your body. So you want to do this and do that. Hell nah. You'll never be able to outdo AI. AI know how to create itself now. You know what I'm saying? To the point where it take your man. It consumed your man. You mad at the Karmic, but it consumed your man. Your competition is AI, not the next bitch. Your competition is the illusion that they paint that 3D, what they call it, that what they call that shit. Now they got people looking like who they not. They could turn a motherfucking woman into a man and a man into a woman. You crazy as hell. Your competition is not the next bitch or the next dude. Your competition is AI. How they paint the picture, how they paint the narrative of your life. So you don't need to explain to them this shit. You just need to know this. Get your ass up out of that illusion, set yourself free, and start acting according to who you know you need to be, because that is the real program. Don't go over there and get that masculine. Don't go over there and get that karmic, because they're stuck in an illusion. They're stuck in the matrix. You out of it. You don't have to die to wake up. You just need to know what's going on. Knowledge is power to set you free. It'll set you free from wanting to twerk. It'll set you free from wanting to do this and do that for entertainment purposes. You'll start telling the truth and you don't care. You'll start doing shit differently and you're doing it for you. But you're not trying to keep up with the Joneses. Okay? You're setting yourself free. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. You're being normal. Normal is soul inside the body, mind, body, soul. Not mind, infiltrator, then your body. Okay? Get control of your mind. The only way you can do it is waking yourself up. Knowledge will set you free. You see the world differently. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. See, people that's been infiltrated by these demons cannot see the world for what it is. They cannot see the world for what it is. They only see competition because that's what they are. They're competing with the true self, which is the soul. They're competing with the soul. Soul said, I ain't got to compete. It's my planet. Y'all think aliens are gray beings like they told you. See, listen to me. Listen to me. Y'all think aliens are gray. Y'all think the devil is red with horns. Because that's what they painted for you. See? Y'all think the perfect relationship is to have the happy ever after with the picket fence, right? But y'all didn't read between the lines. What did they say about the gray aliens? They said they gave us great technology. Boom. So take away the fact of aliens. How do they have how do they have great technology? Beyond our eyes. Pay attention. Which means that they can transfer consciousness without you even knowing. You said the devil is red with red horns, right? Huh? Wrong. The devil is someone who chooses to allow this being to live inside of them instead of accepting because they don't know the difference. They did not know this could happen. And some do, what you call the illuminators. I'm gonna call it that with the illuminators. Y'all know what I mean. So they might censor this video because I'm getting that deep. But this is all tied into karmics. Karmics is the deceivers of their own mind. They got many names. They all the same action. You're chasing a devil. Do not physically chase a devil. Your partner is already inside you. Do not chase them. They have to battle with that. And they don't need you hating them on top of it. Because by you hating them, you're rejecting them. And then they're just out in the air. Out in the air. Because you rejected them. But that's what the illusion made you do. The illusion made you reject them outside. It's one body. I mean, one soul, two separate bodies. They need you. That feminine side of them. Because their masculine sides are being infiltrated by aliens. Took them and they got them out here fucking all kinds of bitches. And they got them out here doing all kinds of drugs, doing all kinds of dark deeds. People that do this shit are possessed. And they're trying to numb their bodies to gain back control. They're trying to find the peace again. Crackhead ain't a crackhead. A crackhead is just somebody that's on crack, but they are hurt because they've lost complete control of their bodies. They've been infiltrated. And they try to tell the family members, they try to tell y'all, I need help. I need help. You get them counseling. Don't work. That's not the help they need. They need somebody to acknowledge that they are not the body, they are the soul, that they still exist. They need somebody to do that. Just like your masculine needs somebody to tell them, remind them who they are. You don't go to the body. You don't go to the body and tell them, hey, you're the one. No, you fight them. You help fight that consciousness. You got to team up. Two of y'all as one is powerful. Okay? This is a 5D connection. This is a soul connection. This shit has nothing to do with the 3D until the war is set on the 5D and 4D level. And this is why I tell all y'all, get your ass up to the 5D and fight. Get some sleep. Drink water. Get a lot of sleep, because that's where it's at. Don't kill yourself. It's not worth it. You still got to manifest down to the round. But at the end of the day, you sleep. And your body say, I'm tired. I need to lay down. Get somewhere to lay down. And lay down somewhere where it's comfortable. Have some water, a little sugar. Because when you come back, you're going to feel drained. Because you've been up there fighting that war. When the 3D realizes, okay, that we are fighting a 5D, 4D war, people are not sleeping. People are not sleeping. And your souls are still tied to the body. People are just waking up. Oh, wake up. I'm tired. Gotta be at work. No, they need you to rest. You don't need to go to bed at 9 o'clock at night. If your time to get up there is 12 o'clock, noontime, take a nap. To wake up is to wake up from sleep. To wake up is to know that you've been sleeping. Okay? This realm here, you believe you wake up in. This realm here is the realm of sleep. Do you understand what I'm saying? You must get some rest. This is why it's in meditation. The easiest meditation is sleep. Start there. Okay? Daydreaming is being active in autopilot. But when you daydream and be active in autopilot, you leave your body. Split second. All it takes is a second. See, the divine being inside you is powerful. They don't want you to know this. It's powerful. It can do it within a second. It can astral travel within a second. This is meditation. You must meditate a lot. You must meditate a lot. Because you haven't. You've been so concerned. You've been so worried. Stress kills. You can't have that. Your body will tell you when it comes back into oneness, all right, drink some water, eat something. All right? All right, go out. We did a good job today. We gained a lot. They're going to reward you. That's what we call abundance. You just cleared your karma out. You just cleared that shit out. Okay? You fought your battles. People that tried to get you, you got them. You know what I'm saying? Because you're consciousness. It's karma. You are the karma. Yes, this is deep. But if you are afraid of this, it is because you haven't been doing it. You haven't been doing it. You haven't been doing the work. To do the work is to help fight the war. It is not. It is not a being while you're the way that you are. Okay? It is you the way that you are. Don't look at the whole election as, oh, this versus that. Look at it as a war, a hidden, non televised war. They said the war will not be televised, which means it's a conscious spiritual warfare. You feel it, you know it, you don't recognize it, but you know it's happening. And we're in autopilot every day. Get up,